Greetings.
Oh.
Hello.
Ancient tunnels. Yeah. missed the chest. Oh.
Good day.
This has got to be the longest lasting poison. There, finally. Yeah, really bad rolls. It's not going too bad.
Your presence honors me.
Need my telekinesis. There we go. XP doesn't seem to be moving. What the hell level am I? I'm only 84. Should be moving a little quicker than that.
Thanks.
Yeah, close enough.
Yes?
Whoa. We gotta get us a Hodo made. Is that it? Yeah.
Where can I take you?
Where's my magic find? $165. I think I need. Yeah, I need a topaz that. I'm not gonna worry about that. Hopefully get a towel armor. Oh, we need boots. Oh, wait, I got. Well, let me look at something. I guess the mages don't matter. I got Trangs. But I want to pick up, I guess the cold resist will help. Tim, what's up, brother? Welcome to the Brotherhood. Alright. I at least need to get a topaz in that.
Afternoon.
I don't know why it does that. Alright, that puts us up to 189. Yeah, 189. 200 to 250 is kind of my... The higher the better, but I like to get at least 200 to 250. Now, Tal, Amy, and armor's kind of the goal. Hopefully we can get one or the other. I could target farm it, but I don't know. Tends to work out better if I don't, and it just happens. Snipes, what's up, brother? How things going on up in Canadian land, man? Alright. We got a pretty good shot of getting Tal armor in Terror Zone, so we'll just keep farming that. Dude, nah, I gotta know how hot, like, your hot and my hot are way different, dude. Give me it Celsius and I'll convert it real quick. Well, I gotta know what your hot is compared to my hot. Because, like, right now, I'll even convert it for you. It is... Where's my phone? How hot is it here right now? What the hell is... Why is it saying I got a text and I don't see one? Jesus, it's an old one. It is currently... It's only 90 here, which in Celsius is... Celsius... So right now it is 32 Celsius. And it's not nowhere near as hot as it normally gets. You got 35C right now? Dude, that's actually hot. How's it that hot in Canada? Come on, man, it don't get that hot in Canada. Kenny, I will not turn you down, brother, if you got a extra Tal ammy. Tal ammy to me is harder to get than the freaking Tal armor. Dude, that's crazy that it's actually hotter where you're at than where I'm at right now. Yeah, there must be some weird stuff going on. Alright, so we got our magic fine up a little bit. Yeah, that's wild. I would have never guessed that it's that hot up there. Are y'all still having wildfire issues? Alright, Kenny G, if you're still listening, man. We're going to jump into win one real quick. Isn't Kenny G, wasn't that he didn't play a trumpet. What did he play? Clarinet? What did Kenny G play? Saxophone. Jesus, I was just off completely. Wait, no, that looks like a clarinet. Is that one of those alto sax? Hey, Kenny, you could just drop it, man. I don't want to take stuff out. If you want to just drop it, we're good. Awesome, dude. Yeah, let me show you what I was using. It had plus skill on it, but that's what I was using. So as you can imagine. It's a banger. And now we picked up another skill point. Two-piece doesn't do anything, but we get that Tal armor we're rocking. I might switch to lightning if I could get three-piece. Appreciate it, Kenny. Make my life easy. Alright, let's go back. I've been doing good, man. Mom's at my sister's right now. She's gonna be there for about a month. So we're just kind of chilling right now. Mom can keep me pretty busy. But everybody's in good health. My son's been having to deal with some pretty crazy stuff at work, which is concerning stuff. So that's about all that's kind of really crazy right now. For those who don't know, my son's a paramedic, and he's been dealing with some really crazy paramedic stuff. Which one, man? The new one's doing great. All of them are doing good. We just had a 5-year birthday, or 5-year-old birthday last weekend. This past weekend. Went to a birthday party. The new one's doing great. So yeah. How's your baby doing? Yeah, it's just one of them things, man. You know, people are crazy, and he's on the front lines dealing with the crazy. So, as long as you keep tracking, take care of that mental. That's the biggest thing.
I am overburdened.
He usually does pretty good, except when it's when it comes to kids, having to work on kids. That's where it really gets into his head a little bit. Dude, man, a new baby will never fail to surprise. Is all I can say. It's all I can tell you, man. Crap. Oh, lost my merc. Can't have that. On my game, the one we're working on, we've kind of held off on doing any more development until we can get a publisher.
Come back this way, have you?
So I've been working on some other stuff. Like I got like a little side gig game thing I'm working on. Just just to work on something. Because like one of the guys that I'm working on the game with, he's handling more the business side of things. So we're in the hunt for a publisher. Because we don't want to, keep investing time into it. Because there's no way we could finish it ourselves. We need like dev help on it, more manpower. So a publisher can at least fund that for us to a degree. So we're working on that, trying to get something lined up that way. So I've been working on my own stuff. So to keep myself going on a development track.
Thanks.
But yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, I hear you, man. I see you pop on PoE on occasion still. We're like we're so far out on the next update that I just been messing around with it, learning stuff, but I feel like I'm in a really good place for the next league just because I've learned so much stuff in this last one. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for it, but that's well over a month away. that's so that's so long.
Honors me.
Hey Liam, what's up, buddy? Snipes, are you still playing around with Call of Duty? Are you even messing with that anymore?
I am overburdened.
Why, what? Exp. What are you even talking about, dude? Hold on, now I gotta look. Hold on, now I got. Shh. Now, how's that work? Yeah, does it accumulate or does it just per stream? Yeah, basically. Who knows? I don't even know what it's for. I guess you could run like
I can't
giveaways or something with it or something. Who knows? Hey Snipes, has the hacking seemed to have calmed down? That's why I stopped, man. It feels like we were getting hacked on constantly. An ethereal dim blade. And it rolls a repair mod. Give me a break. God. The King's devs. What are you talking about? It's still bad. Yeah, I kind of had. I mean, I can't take with so much of that, and it doesn't seem like they do anything about it. So it's like, after a while, you're like, I give up. Oh. Wonder what the reasoning is behind that. I thought they were making a gold mine off of that, though. Wouldn't they want to keep developing? Yeah, that's what I thought, man. I thought they were making money hand over fist.
Thanks.
Jeez. Then they fired him.
Day.
I hear you, Snipes. I don't know, man. It usually only takes running into one to make me go, alright, I'm just not playing. Just running into one and I'm like done.
I can't carry anymore.
It's funny they talk about you're talking about AI. Like I just saw a video where it's literally like AI is just making everybody stupid. And it kind of made sense because like people, well, especially kids are like using AI to do all their homework and papers and everything else. So it's like I don't know how they combat that. Wait. Did I move those gems? I must have moved them. Am I losing my mind?
Carry anymore. can't carry anymore.
Yeah, there's just a lot of that just in every facet of online right now. I notice it in like a lot of videos I see now, and I automatically like make sure not to be. I like block that channel basically. You could tell like the narration in a lot of videos now is AI, and it's not good. Like you could tell pretty easily, but there's only a matter of time before it'll become harder to tell, right?
Where can I take you?
Like I got into this rabbit hole of dash cam videos and body cam videos, and there's some big channels out there that actually have like legit people editing and narrating and doing all that, but then there'll be these smaller channels that pop up and they've got the AI narration and stuff that, and sometimes it doesn't even match what the video is, and those I'll report them and block them. But there's just going to be more and more of that as people get smarter with the technology and as technology gets better. But there's already a ton of that out there. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. And but it's like every genre of that sort of video. There's more and more AI channels coming out. But right now they're pretty easy to spot. But it's gonna get harder because those channels are gonna get better and better. D-Jam, what's up, buddy? What's going on with you, man?
I am overburdened.
Like, I try and block those as much as I see them. When did my Merc get killed?
Greetings.
Good day.
We're not high enough to roll charms yet. Jab skiller. I'm betting somebody will want that. Tunnels is not bad. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it is, but like one of my best videos was doing ancient tunnels. I don't know why that was like one of my best videos back when I was doing the run such and such so many times to see what drops we get. For whatever reason, the ancient tunnels one I did was like the best video. It kind of surprised me, to be honest. And that was before, like, you know, tear zones and all that kind of stuff. Because now I'm running it as TZ, but this was like back when D2R first dropped. Ah, I hear you. I mean, and it made more sense before the TZs because, you know, it's a TC87 error. TC, am I getting that right? 85 or 87, whatever the highest one is.
I am over.
It was one of the sleeper ones, right? Like most people ran Pit, Chaos, Whirlstone, stuff like that for the TC87 drops, but I don't know, for whatever reason Pitts was kind of like second tier, even though it's easy run. Oh, that's it. Just blink me further and further in.
I am overburdened.
So I started a new show series that I've been watching. We finished Yellowstone last week, so, and I had gotten a list from people here, but for whatever reason, I don't know if you guys have heard of, or I'd imagine probably, I think it was decently popular. We're watching The Blacklist right now with, what's the guy's name? James Slater? I think it's James Slater. But I had caught, for whatever reason, I was getting like some YouTube shorts of scenes from the show, and it like caught my interest, so I was like, we'll check it out. And so far it's been pretty decent. It's an older show. Well, when I say older, like 10 plus years. I think it was early 2000 teens, maybe.
Yes?
But it's been pretty decent so far. I don't know if we'll make it through all the seasons, but so far it's been a decent watch. I need an anti-terror zone.
I can't carry anymore.
Actually, we're leveling okay. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be a little quicker, but it's not bad. What are my resist looking like? Oh, well, the lightning's because we got the shrine. We're still decent.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that. He's been in a lot of good stuff, honestly. But the show's decent. I mean, it's interesting so far. What's up, Blue? But it's funny because the only reason I know about it is because of like the random clips showing up on my YouTube shorts.
I am overburdened.
Thanks.
It's got like 5 seasons. So the premise is that James Spader is the most wanted on FBI top 10, and he turns himself in to I guess he's offering his knowledge of the criminal world to nail like a list of, thus a blacklist, a list of people that he wants taken out. So he works with the FBI, but there's like some nuance, some plot twist where like he only would work with one agent. The agent's potentially like a daughter. They haven't said. It's got some threads that go through the shows. It's like each show's like a one and done. We nailed this guy. We nailed this guy. There's some threads that runs through the shows. So it's got a decent premise, and it's interesting so far. Like, I don't know how many episodes I could take of that if it's just the same kind of different. Just each show's about taking out somebody on the blacklist, and it just keeps doing that over and over and over. But so far, there's enough backstory stuff in it to kind of keep you engaged in with what's going to happen in this part of it. Nah, I feel you, man. I get you. But I mean, I like when you look at the like the books I read, I love I read a lot of like detective cop type books, like Alex Cross series is a really good book series a character series that I watch. I like a lot of political, like espionage type stuff. I read a lot of that. Like, I'm all over the place with books. because I do read a lot of fantasy books too. I read a lot of historical fiction. I'm just all over the place, but like that type of book kind of falls into the genre of stuff I read. So it's, you know, it's one of those things. Because I still, and I still, I probably read, I probably get through a book about every 1 to 2 weeks. I read at least that much. Sometimes more, sometimes less, just depends on how heavy, like, not like the size of the book, but, you know, how deep the book gets. The satire, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I like those too, as far as watching. Like my books don't necessarily fall into that, but like watching shows like that, yeah, I get that as well. I don't know. I'm just all over the place. Yeah, no. Um, that's definitely not going to be any genre I would ever. Fuzzy, what's up, brother? Like, oh, what's the guy? I've been reading a lot of. I forget the author's name, and he's. He wrote Pillars of the King. I think that's the name of it. Or is that an item in PoE? Oh, it's gonna drive me. It's gonna drive me nuts now. I feel like that's an item in PoE. Pillars of, yes, I think that's it, right? Follett, yeah, Ken Follett. My wife had to do that for me. I've read a lot of his stuff. Is it Pillars of the Earth, the book? I think you're right. Pillars of, yeah, Ken Follett. Isn't there Pillars of the King? Isn't that a? I swear that's an item in PoE. Oh no, and I gotta look. It's gonna be an item in PoE. Okay, maybe not. There's something like that in PoE. Jeez, I'm losing my shit. Don't get old, guys, man. That memory just starts going and everything starts running together. We're about to get, I'm not even going to start it again. We're about to get a new terror zone. But if you look at any of Ken Follett's novels, they're huge. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's a spear or something, right? Oh wait, no, it's a staff. It's a staff? I think it's a staff. My ear's itching. Jesus. Oh, it's all running together. But yeah, the Pillars of the Earth was actually, I think, one in a series of 3 or 4 books. But I think that one they made into a movie, if I'm not mistaken. But it's set in like medieval England. And it gets into like the politics plus the religion and how everything was run back like how much power the church had back then and all that. It's a really good book. They made it into a miniseries. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was made. I thought it was a movie, but yeah, I mean, I know they made it into Stony Tomb. We might run some chaos. If I was still running fire, I'd be excited about that. And I never saw the series. I read the book. The miniseries is okay. I might have to check that out then, because the book is really, really good. Huh. I might have to check that out then, because I really, really enjoyed the book. And then the book was first in, I want to say 3 or 4 books he wrote that kind of tied together.
I am overburdened.
Movie out of Project Hail Mary. Yeah, I don't know what that is. What type of book is it? Or what kind of story is it? Infinite Jest. Is that a book series, Blue? Stop. I've started a new trilogy, sci-fi. Is it sci-fi? Sci-fi fantasy. I think it actually falls more under sci-fi. I don't even remember what the name of the title of it is. I'm on the fence on whether I'm gonna like it or not so far. And it's pretty deep. I don't know. Like right now, the characters are not grabbing me, so I'm debating whether to really get invested in the book or not. Huh. Oh, interesting. I actually like that movie. Infinite Oh wait, no, it's called Project Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary. So yeah, they're talking about the movie. Okay, let me set that aside. I'm always in the hunt for good reads.
I can't carry anymore.
At least it sounds like Hollywood's actually taking a book and taking a chance on a movie, because it always seems like there's nothing but reboots coming out, or part 2.
I can't carry anymore.
Where'd Fuzzy go? Okay, just making sure. How you been doing, man? How's the health? One of my trips down to where my sister's at, I'm gonna hit you up, man. My sister lives in Beaufort now, so we're down there. I'm down there fairly often because I take my mother down there to see her or stay with her. Why are you attacking me, bro?
I am overburdened.
What do you need?
Yeah, I know the industry. A lot of the the big industry stuff. I mean, I feel like some of the independents still do okay, right? Because you still hear about a lot of the movies that end up that they give the awards to tend to. It almost like they tend to shy away from giving like the big blockbuster movies any of the award stuff.
Thanks.
I don't know how that translates into dollars for them, but it seems to generate hype at least for some of the smaller budget productions. I think I feel like the perception gets skewed a lot by like the Disney release stuff, because they always get so much hate from whenever Disney does anything now. They just get a lot of hate, right? And I think that's skewed the perception of a lot of the industry as well.
I can't carry anymore.
Because does Disney own the Marvel stuff? Doesn't Disney own the Marvel stuff?
I can't carry anymore.
I think just Disney in general has really skewed the perception of just the industry itself. And it might be justified.
I can't carry anymore.
To an extent, at least. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Because they own Pixar too, right? Dude, that disability stuff is crazy. Like my nephew has severe epilepsy. He is non-functioning. Well, as far as being able to function in society, as far as getting a job, working, he's got severe epilepsy, and he's 26 now, and they've been trying to get disability for him. I couldn't even tell you how long, and they keep getting denied on it. But I don't shouldn't talk about it a whole lot, so I don't know how hard they're trying to do it. I feel like they are, but it's just still, it's a big mess. Jesus, man. I didn't know they owned 20th Century Fox. Sounds like they need to get broken up a little bit. Mehmet, what's up, brother?
I am overburdened.
Yeah, owning ABC2 is crazy to me. At what point do you have a monopoly? I mean,
Thanks.
bit. One more run, maybe? We don't get XP from popping, but just killing seal bosses is decent XP. %.
Not even death can save you from me.
They're getting close. Of course, I don't know. They haven't been hitting any home runs here lately, money-wise.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Thanks.
Come on. %? That seems wild.
Not even death can save you from me.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, I mean, you can kind of look at it this way too. I mean, there probably are a lot of people that apply for disability that just don't need it or don't meet the standard for it, which kind of screws it for the people that need it, right? I mean, obviously. I don't know. I don't know how, because I would assume it's just, at the end of the day, you just got people on the other end trying to process all this stuff. So, I mean, it literally can fall in the hands of somebody that just doesn't give a shit. I mean, they're just looking at pieces of paper and just, just no. I mean, it's probably not a great system just in general. Chronic back pain. I can see. It's just there's so much nuance probably in every case. It's probably crazy. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I mean, if you think about it. Hey Dennis, what's up, buddy? See, like I've never really looked into it, cause I don't even know how you classify it. I'm like partially deaf. Like I'm between, like I literally went and had a hearing test yesterday, and I'm at like 60 to 70% hearing loss, somewhere in that neighborhood. Like my audiologist, I'm classified as moderately severe to severe as far as hearing loss. But it doesn't even cross my mind to see if that's even considered like a disability. Yeah, Fuzzy, that's the thing, man. I feel like some cases should just be cut and dry. I mean, seriously, should be just be cut and dry. No, I get what you're saying, though. Some things are hard to determine. Some things are cut and dry. You know what I mean? You fall in the cut and dry group. Other things, there's a lot more gray area. Like to me, like my nephew falls in the cut and dry. They've had years, decades at this point of medical documentation. Like he's had severe epilepsy. I don't even remember when he was diagnosed. He was a little kid when he was diagnosed. So some things to me fall in that bucket. Yeah, like what Jerry's saying, everybody has that to degrees. But there's also, I don't know, I don't want to get into it too much, but there's also just some people just can't deal with even like slight anxiety very well. They just can't manage it. So there's a whole lot of gray area there. But like, there are medical conditions documented by all kind of paperwork from the doctor, and that still falls into the same bucket as everything else. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, Fuzzy. There's a ton of that. But there's cases like I'm saying, like yours, my nephews. There are cases that it it's pretty obvious. You know what I mean? It's really obvious. There should be like some sort of, how do you put this? There should be like a triage for incoming. Like, all right, this person's claiming back pain. We put them over here. All right, this person has a chronic or you know, a debilitating disease that's documented by paperwork. We put them over here, and this one falls in with a little more priority group while all these get sifted through. If you're sending in a claim and you have terminal illness with documentation from a doctor, it should get put into a priority list. I mean, it's just how it should be. And if you're claiming, like, you know, like I'm saying, like, you know, the example Blue brought up with the, you know, people claiming, you know, having chronic back pain. that maybe that needs a little, more sifting. But some things should just be okay. This is backed up by medical doctors. We should shove this through. Now, and that's not to say that there are. I mean, you've seen stories of doctors that are like they do it to get a cut of the pie, and they're just shoving stuff through too. There's cases of that, but I mean, I don't. That's probably a tiny percentage of like legitimate cases. And yeah, and the VA thing's true too, because like my dad, he refused to take. It was weird. They were pushing him to claim PTSD, even though he told them over and over and over, I don't have PTSD. I don't need to put a claim in for it. I just need it for my knees, my shoulder, like stuff he was having issues with. He was saying, this is what I want to claim for disability through the VA. And they're like, well, you should do PTSD. He's like, I don't have it. I don't need that part. And they were really pushing him to do it. The VA was. Yeah, fuzzy to me. That's crazy. And I feel like we might have talked to it before. Fuzzy, have you reached out to your congressman? Seriously. Huh. I didn't know that, Blue. That's I could kind of see how that might play in sometimes in certain situations.
I can't carry anymore.
And the reason why I ask that, Fuzzy, is sometimes it depends on who's in office at the time and how good their team is. But I would definitely involve your congressperson. Because I've told this before. I used them when my dad passed away to get my mother's benefits straight, and my congressman at the time was extremely helpful, extremely.
Not even death can save you from me.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, we're talking about people involved in making these decisions, and we all know how people can be. It literally is a matter of if you get the right person or not, a lot of times, that's handling your stuff. Ooh. Burnt. Yeah, well, I've heard stories of people in non-combat roles getting like um, benefits for PTSD, and they weren't even in combat positions, combat roles. I wonder what I wonder what the qualifications are to even work a job like that. To be like a person that handles claims or something. Wonder what your qualifications got to be. Bob, what's up, buddy? Spending time with the wife. Did she ask for that?
Greetings.
She volunteered you for that? You best get to cooking. Roberto, what's up, brother? We got some density going on this one. Yeah, I know, Blue. Dude, I thought the one story that came out of all the Doge stuff that was crazy to me was the retirement processing for federal jobs. And they're talking about that used that mine that they work in. I mean, it's not a mine now, it's just an underground facility that holds all the paperwork for, or the process for doing retiring from the federal government. that that blew my mind. I had never heard of that. That to me was like, what are we doing?
I am overburdened.
Oh, I don't doubt it's being real or not. I mean, nobody disputed the reality of what it was. No, there was no dispute over that. It was just kind of buried, like nobody wanted to talk about it. To me, the biggest issue with the bureaucracy is the fact that all the different departments have different systems that don't talk to each other. That blows my mind more than anything, is that each department has its own databases, its own software, its own system, compartmentalized. That's wild to me. I mean, I get the government's huge, and there's probably some nuance to where sometimes you need something, but there should be a backbone structure in place to where if you're a U.S. citizen, all your data's within the government is in one place, not in this department, and this department has its own set of information, and this department has its own set. It's mind-boggling to me. Yeah, they literally are blue. They are. That to me is the craziest part of the whole, you know, and I kind of knew that already, just with dealing with federal contracts and stuff to a degree, but it's so dumb. But it, you know, on the other hand, it will be so costly to replace. But I mean, it kind of needs to happen. Is it really blue? Dude, I've never even looked. I mean, I just live with it. Now, Jerry, that's what I'm saying. There's nuance to it. Like, I just feel like there should be a backbone structure in place to where some basic information just needs to be able to be accessible across all the systems. And the way they talk, and there might be, I don't think so.
I can't carry anymore.
Because I've seen, like, how it's, like, the very first job I got coming out of college the second time when I got my computer science degree was working for a company that at the time was working on the Obamacare marketplaces. And this was a contract that the company I was working for already had. They were writing, and it wasn't, this was just at state level. And they were writing, we were writing the software to handle the marketplace for, I don't know, Oregon, Washington State. I don't remember which one it was. And even with my little experience, it was atrociously bad. It was so bad. What was even worse, it was being written by a non-US company. The company I was working for was an Indian company. And it was one of the largest, I guess, software developer. I don't even know if it's software. They did a lot of stuff out of India. But they were writing the code for one of the marketplaces, and we're talking about working with people's medical information. And we had to take, we had to go through and get, it's not really certification, you just had to take classes in,
I'm overburdened.
what's the medical thing for your information? HIPAA. We had to get, not certified, but we had to take classes in how HIPAA worked. But it was just right out of the gate, it was just so bad.
I am overburdened.
Like when we got incorporated, we went through our onboarding. There was 30 of us working together that all got hired at the same time. We got done with our onboarding. It took a couple of months to do. And then they took, like, it was funny. They took what they considered like the top 5 out of the 30 to shadow like some senior engineers on the actual project. I was one of those 5. And right out of the gate, and we were shadowing senior engineers. And all we did was sit there and watch what they were doing. And they were so bad. They were bad. Like, we were all sitting in a row, and these guys, they would take their breaks. They would get up and go take their break. And me and the other 4 guys, we were all sitting there. We would then sit at that senior engineer's seat and fix what they had done in that time span for whatever, like that couple of hours. And here's what was funny about it. Those guys knew that. They knew what we were doing. Because when they would sit back down, you know, we'd explain to them what we just did, and then they'd go, okay, and then they keep going. And it's like, these were the people that the government was hiring to do the software development for a brand new product that people were going to access when trying to decide what plan they were going to get through the Obamacare marketplace. And it was in such a bad state when I was like, I got to get out of this company. I don't want to be associated with this with this project. I left after like 9 months. I was like, there's just no way. I'm getting out of here. And a lot of us left. I mean, out of those 30, I want to say 5 stayed with the company more than a year. But the government is just, I don't know, just the entire process is not very efficient. I don't think it is. I don't think it's deleted, dude. I think that facial recognition stuff is all stored. And I want to say there was one state, and it was probably the project we were working on, where the rollout of the marketplace was just so bad that they scratched the whole thing and used the federal government's version.
I am overburdened. am overburdened.
I'm never going to get the Crown of Ages. It's just never going to happen. I don't even know how many of these I've gotten. I've never gotten the Crown of Ages.
Not even death
I
can
can't
save
carry
you
anymore.
from me.
I am overburdened.
Trav is annoying to do on a sorc. I don't like it.
I can't carry.
I'm not going to end up rolling another barb. Just do Trav. Honestly, I think Trav has beat my, oh shoot, kill my merc. I think Trav's actually surpassed my rune drops. Chaos was at the top for a long time, but I think Trav's finally passed it. Yeah, that's the thing, Blue. I always end up doing it. I always end up rolling one
Greetings.
just to run Trav. So I've been playing a little bit of Rust with a buddy of mine in the evenings. He'd never played it before. I've got a lot of hours in Rust. But he didn't want to go straight in and do like just the brutal, you know, PvP Rust.
I am overburdened.
He wanted to learn the game and kind of ease into it. So we rolled on a server that had like just set raid times. Like you couldn't raid anybody's base outside of the raid times. And
I am overburdened.
we ended up being on a Euro server where the raid times didn't line up with the times we normally played. So basically we were playing a PvE server, except when we were not online, and then it was a PvP server. So after the third time that we logged in and our base was gone from being raided, I talked him into joining a regular PvP server. We rolled on that last night. So we'll see how that goes. We were able to get set up and get a base going, but we didn't really get into it that much last night. No, Trav can't drop a lot of things. But probably this evening we're probably going to get into it, get in the mix a little bit. and he'll get the full brutal experience of Rust. I'm surprised we didn't get like murdered last night, but
Not even death can save you from me.
you sure? I thought Crown of Ages was not on their list. That's crazy, because as much Travis, I've never gotten a Crown of Ages no matter what I run. So I mean, it's literally on my list of items that's never dropped. And it wasn't the Terror Zone when it happened?
I am overburdened.
Shocking. So let's look. What can Trav not drop? Okay. D2. What items cannot be dropped in Travancore? See, here's the thing with AI. It's saying that Tal Rashas can't drop there. I swear I've gotten that to drop there. Might have been a Terror Zone. Can drop up to Chom. I knew that. That's true. I swear I've gotten a Trav arm or a Towels in Trav though, so I don't know how much to trust that. Well, I saw Arax, and I think Arax is not Arax, but what was it saying? It said Griffins. Here's the list that immediately popped from the AI. Tyraels, which is true, I know that. Griffins, Tal Armor, and Tomb Reaver. Kind of a weird list. Those were specifically stated by AI, but I swear I've gotten Tal Armor there. So I don't know how much to believe that AI. One off anti-perfect. Yeah, that's always awesome, isn't it? But AI just looks at other websites and posts and forums and gets its information from there, so basically AI is just going to say what that's read online. It just searches faster than we do.
I can't carry anymore.
No, I just ran it through Google, so whatever Google's AI is. Like, just about everything you search on Google now, it gives you like an AI response, usually first, before it lists like specific separate threads and stuff. Oh crap! I think I killed him though. Yeah. I used Silo. I hadn't looked at it in a while. Is it doing something wonky? It looks different. I just have it zoomed in for some. Yeah, it's zoomed in for some reason. Yeah, it's definitely different. Silo's different. It looks like it's set up the same. It's just got a different graphic to it now. Yeah, it's the same, looks like, except for the graphics on it are different. Alright, let's get on Merc. You know, what do I even have on my Merc right now? He's still using Grizz. I haven't even, my highest rune has been a freaking co-rune. I hadn't even got a limb to make a stealth real quick.
I can't carry anymore.
Bro, stop.
Hail to you.
Maybe it's the named ones or something? Like, as much time as I put into the game, my items I haven't found list is still, it's still, there's quite a few items on it, which is crazy to me. Glacial Trail, that sucks. Like the ones on my list, obviously Tyraels are still there, but like Crown of Ages shouldn't be there as much as I've played. I should have gotten one Crown of Ages to drop. Astrions is still on there. I mean, that might be it. Tyrael, Astrions, Crown of Ages. Maybe that's all I got left.
I can't carry anymore.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, I've gotten the Schaefer's. Well, let me back up. I haven't... Did I get it? I got it way back. Like, in the original LOD, I had a Schaefer's on my Paladin. I don't know if I've gotten it in D2R. Maybe not. Because I was rocking a Zealer back then, and I thought Schaefer's was like awesome. You know, my lack of knowledge, I mean, Schaefer's was slow compared to what were the top tier Zealer items. Let's look. What else I could tell you real quick? TC87. Okay, this is TC87. I've gotten Mang Songs, got Death. Dark. I haven't gotten the Dark Force spawn. I haven't gotten that. I haven't gotten Astrions. I've gotten a Grandfather. Hadn't gotten a Crown. Gotten Griffs, Death, Stormspire. I got that. Got this Axe, Wind Force, Ghost Flame Shadows. Yeah, Tyraels. Yeah, that's it. So 1, 2, 3. Was it 3? I thought it was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Pretty sure I've gotten everything here. Yeah, I've gotten everything here. Well, Schaefer's question mark. If we're talking D2R. Yeah. Yeah, there are some weird exceptions, right? Because the monster level says one thing, but the item drop says another, because there's a real specific to that super unique. Because, yeah, Diablo's eye level, or monster level, 95, but he can't drop multiple items. And that applies to Pendle, too, right? Pendle's got a weird drop table that's specific to him. But I don't know if like any other ones have that weird drop table. Walk the other way.
Thanks. Thanks.
Not even death can save you.
Yeah, that's only 3.
I can't carry anymore.
Joe, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Stop, dude. Come on, game. Give me a little something, something.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Early dinner. Yeah, a little bit. Getting old, man. You're hitting that early bird.
Thanks.
You can call it whatever you want, man. That's still early bird times.
Not even death can save you from me.
I was giving my buddy a hard time over that the other night. He eats dinner at 5 every day. I'm like, dude, are you like 80?
I can't carry anymore.
I don't know what he does. Man, if I was eating dinner at 5 o'clock, by 10, I'd be starving. I'd be eating again. Yeah, we usually eat it, you know, after I get off stream. It's when we usually sit down for dinner. Which, for even for a lot of people, 6 o'clock's early. I know plenty of people that don't even eat dinner till after 7. At 1. Yeah. Yeah, my schedule usually is we eat dinner at 6, but then I have a not a light snack late at night.
I am overburdened.
Man, I'll take a lemon rune at this point. Just so I can make an armor for my merc.
I am overburdened.
What the hell, dude?
Not even death can save you from me.
Kiss my ass, Jerry. What's my highest rune today? Thol? What are you running?
I can't carry anymore.
What do you need?
Joe, we expect that out of you, man. To be fair, Jerry, too. Jesus Christ, shut up. .663, my God.
Thanks.
I am overburdened.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, my mojo is just gone. We've literally found nothing of note. Bro, stop.
Thanks.
There, that's the best item I've gotten. Towel mask, there it is. Oh no. Yeah, it can. I've gotten one. I've gotten a jaw and non-terror. It was before they even had terror zones. I got a jaw in there. I have video of it too. Oh my God, what is happening? No, this is not. This was before seasons even happened. I was trying to test out the what was my video? It was about the up drop rate on the ghosts, but then I got a jaw rune to drop off of. Might have been one of the goat dudes. I think I don't know. I don't know if jaw's the highest. There we go. Jesus, Fuzzy. Man, I got my Monarch to drop when I was doing the playthrough in Chaos. I literally got my Monarch to drop when I was going through Chaos Sanctuary for the first time in Hell. That is wild that you've gotten to 90 and still haven't had one. Now, the ethereal elite base, it can be a little tricky on that one, but usually not that hard. Get all the way to 90 without it is kind of wild. And I'll probably be switching to my offline Grail character pretty soon. Might even start doing that next week. Work on the Grail some. Jesus, Blue, really? That's kind of cool, Fuzzy. I didn't get anything like useful for me leveling. Like I made my armor, lore, helmet. I did all that, but
I am overburdened.
yeah.
Thanks.
In 5 days, that's not bad.
Good day.
Have you completed any of them, Fuzzy? I mean, have you gotten 100% on the Grail before?
Thanks.
Close. Almost got him right there. Ethereal, too. Awesome.
Not even death can save you from me.
Damn Fuzzy. It ain't OCD, man. It's I just like to be tidy. Even then, sometimes get out of control. Some stuff gets out of control.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
220 bow. Eh. And the rest of the stats suck. Of course. Well, shame on. Well, those dudes came in hot and heavy.
Thanks.
I think I got lower.
Not even death can save you from
I get rid of that.
I am overburdened.
I wonder what Jeremy's up to. We hadn't seen him in a while. He was actually playing PoE when I switched over for a little bit.
I can't carry anymore.
Thanks.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, Jerry, I've actually played. I haven't played any comp, but I've played the new character. She's fun. She's not as OP as she looks. Hitting shots with her is really hard. Her time to kill with her left click is really fast, but hitting the shots with it is where, I mean, you got to be really on point to hit the shots. But she's fun. Like we've been messing around with it a little bit.
Thanks.
The hardest part of it's being able to get her before somebody else grabs her, because you know the new character. Everybody's wanting to play the new character, so it's hard to snag her sometimes. Yeah, I haven't gotten that far into it. Like I'm just trying to be able to hit shots with her is what's where I'm at with it at this point.
Thanks. Thanks.
Definitely good character though. I mean, they just keep hitting it out with their content releases. They do a really good job with the new characters.
Not even death can save you from me.
But I'm getting better with her. That's all that matters. Stop trying to kill me. Ondles. Not Ondles. Yeah, Ondles. I should have started a counter on these chaos runs, because I feel like I'm getting up there without a decent drop, and I usually get some stuff usually before 50 runs, and I usually have a decent drop. I think I'm past that. Oops, grab those boots. Look at those in a second. No, you got to have the key. If you got the key, the telekinesis will open it. That'd be busted if it didn't need to be. If you could use TK to open unlocked or locked chests, that would be a bit busted.
Thanks.
I can't carry anymore.
Not even death can save you from me.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I'm hearing some thunder. About to get some of that summer weather. Man, I just don't look at rare belts, dude. I just never do.
Greetings.
feel like you could get items with TK charges on them. The way you are about looking at items, dude, PoE would drive you into the madhouse. Oh man, I don't think you could handle it. Dude, I'm telling. Oh, because as much as you are into, like you ID and look at way more stuff than I do in D2. PoE is just, you have to look at all the rares. I mean, it's so, like once you get to a certain point, you start like using a loop filter to block stuff out. But when you're playing, for the most part, you're looking at a lot of stuff. I look at way more stuff in that than I do here. But yeah, that game would probably drive you into the nut house.
Not even death can save you from me.
I can't carry anymore.
Look, Thol, we've tied our high rune fine today. Cartoon graphics. I hear you. I mean, I will say, I have a huge appreciation for that game, even though it's not even close to finished. Purple Crown. What are you talking about, Dennis? To me, it's Fortnite. I don't get how people play Fortnite. I don't. Such a hugely popular game. And I just look at it and go, uh-uh. Grab that real quick.
overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Oh, in chat, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it's for. I know it's there. No idea. I guess maybe as a content creator or streamer, you can use it to somehow like do giveaways or something. I don't know. I'm sure they sent me an email about it.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Sound like we're getting some weather. Oh, come on, dude. Stop killing my merc. Yeah, yeah, it's
What do you need?
just ignore it. Just YouTube gather more of your information, man. Man, we're on a hell of a dry streak here.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Wish I could get more of these casters. Oh, I froze. I froze. Uh, Appreciate you, Jerry. Ah, man, it's one of them maps where just it's all on me. Shut up. I don't know if we could do a good body recovery here. There was a lot of speed going on over there.
I need more.
Oh, I should have just gone to the next game. Dum da dum dum.
Thanks.
Oh no. Almost did it again. Let's get on my mana or my pots up again. Yeah, I know, Dennis. That would have been bad. But Andy's, we finally got a little bit of a drop. Ethereal, nope. A low rune. Now we're talking. I just had to die and let the game feel sorry for me. That's all it takes. A little bit of pity. Let's see how bad this is. 25-9. That's okay. I mean, I get a RAL in it and put it on the Merc. Finally we're getting something.
Thanks.
That was ethereal on it. Yeah, don't worry about those. That was kind of a bang bang, wasn't it? Andy's into a low rune like within what, 20 seconds? Here's a question. Should I go ahead and make armor for the Merc, or do we roll a barb and make our grief for the barb? They were ethereal, but man, I wasn't gonna mess with them. That's what I'm saying, Jerry. I had to like die and then I might roll the barb now and get into my trav runs because we got the low rune now. Alright. I guess we can ID them at least. Could get E-rep on it. Yeah, blue pity drops. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I ain't denying it. Yeah, if I make one, I'll definitely roll it on stream.
I can't use that.
That's true, but you know, it's kind of weird. Like, yeah, that's true too, Joe. But yeah, if I could, yeah, decisions. It's kind of funny. I don't like playing the trade market that much in D2, but I love doing it in PoE. And it's way more complicated in PoE. But I don't know. I for whatever reason, I just don't like to trade that much in D2. Alright, we got the low rune. That's cool. Alright. Should we go ahead and die again? Test that theory. Go in, die, then go to another game and see what happens. And that low rune just dropped off random trash. See, yeah. Oh, man. No. Gotta cut his ass off. $3.95. Yeah, I saw it too, man. I saw it too. Alright, I don't feel so bad now. I thought I was going to go this whole stream and just get completely skunked. No, it was the necro offhand one. Yeah. It's the actual demon head. One word, two words, man. Bah. Don't care.
Thanks.
Merc got smoked again.
I can't carry anymore.
Not even death can save you from me.
One thing I know for sure, Diablo ain't giving me squat.
Thanks.
Except trying to kill my merc. I could definitely do better for my merc, but you know, whatever. Alright, 6 o'clock, last run. I'm hungry.
I am overburdened.
Thanks.
Stop.
I can't carry anymore.
Dog, what's up, buddy? What's up, Woody? Y'all showing up together. What are y'all up to?
Thanks.
Okay. Man, y'all just missed the excitement. I ain't found squat all run, and we get a Andes and a low rune in the same run. Like, just 10 minutes ago. Yeah, dude. It was kind of crazy because I hit the Andes on Vizier, and I went up to decease and popped the seal, or killed the trash around the seal, and that dropped a low rune. So it was like within 30 seconds. Yeah, Jerry, they're over on Twitch. Oh, nasty Twitch. Yeah.
Not even death can save you from me.
As soon as I saw Woody and Dog together, I knew there was trouble. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the raid. Dog, I didn't know you were even streaming, dude. I thought you'd like taking a break or something. Hadn't been seeing the noties lately. All right, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. You know what needs to happen, though? We need to do a little war zone for old time's sake. bet that would be pretty ugly. Jerry, I don't get excited about the cows though, man. Uh-oh. That sounds like trouble.
Thanks.
We need to do it just so I can get another great clip. Yeah, that's right, Woody. Get him off of that. Get him off of that console. Get him on the PC. That's where the real gaming's done. Dude, Mehmet, I've never gotten anything out of cows. I mean, I got a burr rune out of a pub cow game. That was like my only memorable experience out of cows.
I can't carry anymore.
Vex is the best. Yeah, for sure. Base is 100%. You go in there early, you know, go base hunting, usually do pretty decent. You ain't got any magic find. But let's be honest, man, base hunting's kind of boring. And you get excited over foul rune even. There's not like that adrenaline rush with even finding like a really good rare base. It's just not as much of an adrenaline rush as watching a rune or a TC-87 item drop. Alright, here we go. Last run. Last run. Last run. That low rune got me kind of hyped up. My best rune charm drops have been like Travancore. I got some really crazy good charm drops out of Trav. Smalls? Yeah, maybe. Again, it's like nothing from cows just jumps out in my mind, really. Y'all know how I feel about cow runs. Just ain't my thing, man. Speaking of charms. Alright, what's the chances it's decent? Just because we're just talking about charms. I'd already got a Jav skiller today, which was decent. Did my Merc eat it again? What the hell, man? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we got to get him fixed up.
What do you need?
Yeah, I know, Jerry. It's kind of weird. Dude, that used to be such a freak out moment back in old LOD. When you see somebody attacking the cow, Cow King, it's like had to get out of that game so quick. We gotta take a look at that.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was a question on my mind at the beginning too. Like when you weren't sure if that was the case or not with killing the Cow King. You couldn't take that chance, man.
I can't carry anymore.
But back when I was playing it, it was more of a big deal. Like everybody was doing their leveling and a lot of their grinding in cows. Whereas it's not that big of a deal now.
I am overburdened.
But back then, it's like that's how you leveled, was running cows.
I can't
Oh,
carry
shoot.
anymore.
Did I not hit this? Oh, I messed it up. I think it's over here. I hadn't hit this one. No? Shoot. Alright. I screwed this one up. I'll have to run another one.
I am overburdened.
I messed up this pop, so we gotta run another.
Not even death can save you from me.
Alright, one more. I messed that pop up. Yeah, I know, Woody. What do you mean, and fix my merc? Nah, I just gotta do a seal pop. And then I gotta go eat. I know my wife's listening to the stream now going, what the hell is he doing? Yeah, right. Never again, buddy. Wait, what was that? Oh, I thought I saw like a crazy ED on that. Come on. I hate when he's fast.
Thanks.
I am overburdened.
Alright. Let's get a pop. Alright, Diablo, one good drop today. Negatory. Alright, boys, I'm gonna jump. It's time to eat. I am hungry. Appreciate y'all hanging out, as per usual. And, Dog bringing his buddies over. I appreciate it, guys. But it is time to get some food. I will catch you guys on Friday. Peace.